Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hafiz. In today's video, I will show you how to refurbish and install the new drop-in IPS screen for this Gameboy Advance. If you are new to the channel, do consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Recently, I managed to purchase this original Gameboy Advance from Japan using the Japanese auction website Sendico for about 1,500 yen, which is equivalent to about 16 Singapore dollars. There is a link in the video description if you are keen to know more on how to use Sendico to buy retro gaming console from Japan. In this video, I will show you how to install the new easy to install no soldering Gameboy Advance IPS screen kit to upgrade this old Gameboy Advance. Alright, for this project, I will be making an all-white Gameboy Advance, therefore I will be purchasing these parts. Firstly, I will get the drop-in IPS kit, an all-white Gameboy Advance shell, and a white glass lens. I will leave product links in the description below of everything that I have purchased for this project.
2 weeks later.
It has been about 2 weeks since we placed the order from AliExpress. Here are all the items that was ordered. The IPS screen, the glass screen lens, all white shell, and this is the driver board that comes with the IPS kit. Let's put them aside for now. These are the tools that we will need for this project. Firstly, we will need the console repair kit that comes with the tri-wing and Phillips head screwdrivers. These are the two screwdrivers needed to open up the Game Boy. We will also need some Kapton tape, scissors, and IPA. Here I'm using a 75% concentration solution. Alright, let's start. Start by removing the 6 tri-wing screw around the Game Boy Advance using the tri-wing screwdriver. Take your time and put the screws aside neatly as we will be reusing it later. Next, change to your Phillips head screwdriver. We will remove the single screw inside the battery compartment. Now that all the screws are off, simply lift up the back shell. Using some cotton buds and IPA, we will clean the motherboard. Next, we will remove the shoulder button and put it aside. Using the Phillips head screwdriver, remove the 2 screws holding onto the motherboard. Do take note that early edition of the Game Boy Advance may have 3 screws holding onto the motherboard. Now it's time to remove the screen by unlocking the bail that is holding onto the ribbon cable. Once it's off, pull up the ribbon cable. Now the motherboard can be lifted. We will send all the buttons and the button membranes for washing using warm soapy water. This is everything from the Game Boy Advance. Using some IPA and cotton bud, we will clean the other side of the motherboard. Start by cleaning the speaker. This will make the sound a lot clearer and louder. Then clean the rest of the motherboard. It is also a good practice to drip some IPA onto the power switch and toggling it to clean the switch. Let's prep the new all-white shell. We will start by putting all the buttons onto the front shell. Next, insert the white button membranes that comes with the shell. Alright, let's assemble the IPS kit. The kit comes with an IPS screen which is the same size as the original screen. This is the driver board. This will be used to connect the screen to the motherboard. These 2 transparent spacers will help to align the screen. These 2 ribbon cables will connect to the 32 or 40 pin motherboard. There are 2 motherboard revisions for the Game Boy Advance. The earlier model will use the 32 pin connector while the newer version will use a 40 pin ribbon connector. To find out which revision motherboard you have, open up the battery cover and look at the motherboard. If the starting serial number begins with 1, then you will need a 32 pin connector, else if it begins with 0, you will need a 40 pin connector. The Game Boy Advance I have here has a serial number starting with 0, therefore I will need a 40 pin connector. The screen kit also comes with a gasket tape to hold the screen in place. Alright, let's install the kit. Start by putting the gasket tape onto the front shell. Put in the 2 spacers. Align the spacer to the bottom corner of the shell. Do the same for the other spacer as well. Next, peel off the screen protector. Keep this screen protector as we will be needing it later. Put the screen onto the front shell. Next, insert the 40 pin ribbon cable onto the driver board. Ensure that the ribbon cable goes all the way in before locking the bail. Lock the bail and put the driver board onto the front shell. Connect the screen ribbon cable onto the driver board and lock the bail. Here I'm putting some Kapton tape to hold the driver board to the screen. Using the protective screen plastic from earlier, cover the whole driver board. This is to prevent shortage. Here I realized that I made a mistake in installing the 40 pin cable. The back side should be facing up. It should look like this with the touch sensor on the right. Put in the motherboard and connect the ribbon cable to the motherboard. Ensure that the ribbon cable goes all the way in before locking the bail. Fold the sensor inwards. Sensor should be placed just above the ribbon cable. Using the Phillips head screwdriver, screw back the two screws holding on to the motherboard. Insert back both of the bumper. Insert the switch. And finally, put back the back shell. Align everything well and screw back the Phillips head screw located inside the battery compartment. Change to your tri-wing screw and screw back the 6 tri-wing screws. Take your time with this step. Here I'm using the original screw as it is of a higher quality as compared to the screw provided by the aftermarket shell kit. Once it's done, insert 2 AA batteries and close the battery compartment. Let's test it out. The screen works, but it needs to be realigned. I will do this off camera to save time. And here it is. I have realigned the screen and pasted the new white glass screen lens onto the Gameboy Advance. At the back, I've also pasted the new model sticker that comes with the kit. The image looks solid and it's just perfect. The backlight screen really makes a difference in the Game Boy. The comparison is almost night and day. I've also bought a protective transparent case for the Game Boy Advance to prevent the white cover from getting dirty. Here I'm using a rechargeable battery which gives about 8 hours of gameplay, which is a small trade-off compared to the image quality that you are getting. Tapping the touch sensor will cycle through 5 levels of brightness. Lower brightness will be darker but it will prolong battery life. Overall, I'm very happy and satisfied with the mod. The image came out nice and bright. I can't wait to replay some of my favorite Game Boy Advance games such as Wario Land, Gunstar Hero, Metal Slug, Metroid and the Pokemon series. What are some of your favorite Game Boy Advance games? As always, remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and remember to give this video a thumbs up and share so that more people can watch this video. With that, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay safe everybody.